Welcome to the Core Medical Imaging Super User Video Series, Section 8, Protocol Editor. The Protocol Editor is the area where the super user can customize and make changes to the system to reflect the needs and preferences of the site. These are global changes, so we highly recommend that you discuss these things with the rest of your team before you make any adjustments. To make changes to the system, click on the Protocol Editor button to access what we call the tray. The body region tabs on the left side can be edited by clicking on the Category List button in the lower left corner. From this screen, highlight the tab you want to rename and click on Rename in the lower left corner. Type in the new name and click OK. You can also change the position of the body regions by using the up and down arrows next to the Rename button. Click on the Category List tab to go back to the tray with all views and body regions. The check mark next to each tab's name allows the tab and the views within the tab to be visible on the tray. For example, if you uncheck the box next to pelvis, nobody will be able to find the pelvis tab and the views under this tab. You need to check the box next to pelvis in order for it to be visible again. The Search by Body Part tab allows you to search for views that are not visible on the tray. Click on the body region of interest. Let's use arm as an example. On the right side of the screen, you will notice populated views related to arms. There may be multiple pages to search from. Find the view you are looking for and click on it. Click on the Set button. Click on an empty space on the tray where you'd like to set the view. The Search by Category tab brings you back to the tray with all the views and body regions. The tabs at the top of the tray with gray stripes are called pre-packs. The views with the blue, green, or pink colors are single views. These single views are part of the pre-packs. Please note that these colors can vary depending on how they were set up by the application specialist. Depending on your equipment, different colors can be assigned to different workspaces. For example, the purple color can be used for wall bucky, blue for table bucky, and green for tabletop exams. As a super user, you can also rearrange the views and pre-packs on the tray. If you wish to move a view or pre-pack, simply click on the view or pre-pack and click on the Move button. Click on an empty space on the tray where you'd like to move your view or pre-pack to. To delete a view or pre-pack from the tray, click the view or pre-pack and simply click Delete and OK to confirm. You are only deleting your view from the tray. You can still find it and put it back on the tray using the Search by Body Part button. However, once you delete a pre-pack, you can't retrieve it. In order to retrieve it, you would need to create a new pre-pack. Click on the Create Pre-pack button. This will open a box on the right-hand side of the screen. Type in the name of the pre-pack. If you are using program mode, enter the RIS code in the code value box by clicking on the Add button. Adding the procedure code will allow the views in the pre-pack to populate when an exam is ordered. A procedure code can only be used in one pre-pack. The program won't allow you to use the same procedure code in more than one pre-pack. Click on the views you want to be included in the pre-pack. You can go back and forth between body region trays if needed. The views will populate to the box under the code value box. You can adjust the order or remove a view using the up and down arrows or the delete button. Once you have all the views in the order you want, click on the Set button. This will bring up a grid overlaying the tray. Click on an empty space to place your pre-pack on the tray. To edit a pre-pack, click on the pre-pack. In the right-hand column, you will see the name of the pre-pack and an edit button. Click on the edit button. To rename the pre-pack, highlight the name and type in the new name. To change the order of views, highlight the view you want to move and use the arrow keys at the bottom to move it up or down. To remove a view, highlight the view and click the delete button. To add a view, click on the view you want to add on the tray or use the search by body part feature to find a view. Click OK at the bottom right of the screen to save your changes. You can also edit a protocol tab. Click on the protocol/view you need to edit. On the right side of the screen, you will notice there are two edit buttons available. Click the upper edit button to change the name of the view. Type in the protocol name and click OK to save your changes. To make more changes to a protocol, click on the view and select the bottom edit button. On the first page, you can change the name of the view. Click Next. Grid name should be set up during applications. Flip and rotate can be used if you were going from an AP to a PA position or vice versa. Rotation depends on the orientation of the image receptor. Cropping area options is usually set to detected irradiated field, meaning the computer will sense the edge of the irradiated field and crop and mask around that. There are some views that the computer consistently has trouble with, in which case it is helpful to do a custom setting for that view. Click on the protocol preset. Using the arrow down under the cropping area, you have two options, custom and effective area. The effective area will open the cropping and masking to the entire size of the image receptor. If you choose the custom area, you can specify the area of cropping. On the next page, exposure protocol code is left blank. Click on the next button. The final screen has the APR ID that the system uses to communicate with the generator and is generally set up by applications. Prolonged exposure box should be checked anytime the exposure is expected to or might go longer than 1 second. Click OK in the bottom right-hand corner to exit. This will save all changes you've made. If you need to make a copy of a view, choose a body part that is like the one you want to create. For example, if you want to create a shoulder Y view tab, find a shoulder view on your tray. Click on the view and click on the Copy button. You will get a message that the copy is registered. Click OK. Use the bottom Edit button and rename the tab. Click Next, 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 and OK. Click on the Set button. Find an empty space on the tray to set your protocol. Formerly, applying multiple kinds of image processing to a single captured image required users to make copies of the image and adjust image processing parameters for each copy, which was inconvenient. This can be simplified, and a single button is used to make copies and apply specified image processing. On the Protocol Editor screen, select Protocols and click the Multiple Image Processing Editing button. Select protocols with image processing to apply to a copy of the image to add them to the list. Only protocols associated with the same workspace can be selected. In other words, if you are setting a protocol on a WAL-Bucky, you can only add WAL-Bucky protocols to the Multiple Image Processing tab. click OK. Clicking the Multiple Image Processing button, displayed for a protocol after exposure, creates copies of the image and applies the predetermined protocol image processing as seen in this image.